Guys, Dion here, and welcome back to my channel. So we are back with another house build. In the last house build I did, it was a very modern type of house, and I just kind of felt like doing another one. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to call this house. I might call it modern contemporary, modern family home, something like that. I'm not sure, but obviously I will have named it when I release it. But basically, it is I mean, it's not like a tiny house, but I would say it's almost like a normal house size. We have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, so we actually don't have a powder room in this house. I'm actually quite surprised because I do usually put in powder rooms, but I didn't actually put one in. Oh well. So it's almost like a normal house. Well, for most people, like me, yeah, I guess so. But yeah, anyway, so the upstairs, we have the kids' rooms, and then the master is on the bottom floor. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to kind of have like a really open kind of floor plan, and I was Googling some images, trying to get, some inspiration or an idea or something, and this is just kind of what I came up with. Well, not really came up with, but there was a house that was similar on Google, um, and I liked it, so I thought I'd kind of build it, but kind of, change it just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I think it turned out pretty good. Actually, might be one of my favorite houses to date. Usually I don't actually really play really any of my houses. I just kind of just build them, and then that's really it. Like I know at one point, like long before I actually started um making videos for YouTube, is I actually have I don't even think I had anymore because I used to have like so much custom content on my computer, and at the time I thought that because I have two okay, I'm not like the most tech savvy person, so if I get this wrong, don't judge. I like hard drives on my computer, and the first one was saying that it was like completely full, like I couldn't really do anything with it. Like my computer kept screwing up. Sims would like crash sometimes because it was like saying I have no space left. But like I got the computer that I'm using. We got it custom built. We basically said I love to play Sims, get me lots of memory. And they did. Like the second drive has a huge amount. Like I have so many things on that one. But I was like always trying to figure out how to get the Sims to go into it. And like I said, I'm not the brightest bulb in the bunch when it comes to technology, but I can, figure my thing out. But I could not figure this out for the life of me. So basically, I had taken all my custom content off, and I had an entire world of just houses that I had built just for fun. Like, keep in mind, this is way before I start uploading videos. An entire world of houses filled with custom content. Like, some of these houses were like the sickest houses I've ever built in my entire life. But then I get rid of all my custom content, so it sucks. They're all gone, but like from all of those houses, including this one is like probably my favorite. Oh, like it sounds insane for me to say it, but I really liked how this one came out, and I never used any custom content. So that's something that I'm also kind of happy about, is that I had to get rid of my custom content because then I can actually enjoy like just the items that EA intended like for use in The Sims 4. So, I mean, I feel like I've become a better builder almost because of that, in a sense. Like, don't get me wrong, my houses are pretty stick and flat, um, like with the custom content, but not having to use it, I don't know, I just thought it worked out really well. And something that I love in this house that I've never done before is the blue floors. It's kind of like a bluey green color, and I've never done that before, and I freaking love it. Like, I don't know, it acts like a neutral, but it pops, and it's amazing, and I love it. And I was having issues with this stupid floor area not acting as an actual room, so I just kind of jumped forward until I figured it out. At that moment, I did. I don't know why I was having so many problems with it, but I figured it out. But yeah, I mean, it's coming along. I mean, I was even liking this house just with the windows and no furnishing. I wasn't really sure the style or the what's that called, like the color, not the color. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like not I guess the look of the house. The color scheme. Wow, can't think. I could not think of what color scheme I want to go with this house. So it's kind of just, it kind of was clubbed. That's not a word, but it is right now. I kind of just like threw it all in there. I started with the master because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I did change up it a little bit because I wasn't liking what it was looking like. Happy with what it turns out too, but it just wasn't really like it wasn't there for me. So we changed it. I liked it. And then what's also cool that I was mentioning about, okay, I'm not going to necessarily go load up a lot of custom content, but I might. So I was trying to figure out why my computer was being so ridiculous and saying that it was, huge. Like something was like a huge file. Something on my computer was taking up so much room. I could not figure it out for the life of me until, for some strange reason, I was just kind of going through and I was just moving like as many folders as I possibly could into my other hard drive, like to try and get all the stuff out. And like, things were like 2 megabytes here to this, 5 here, 2 here, and it was barely making a dent, and I could not figure it out for the life of me until I found an iTunes file that was 33 megabytes, and I was like, mine. Like, I don't understand why I did not see this beforehand, and I don't understand why it was so huge. Like, I have no idea why that file was so big. Like, none whatsoever. Because on our old computer, on the old computer, the family computer, we had, like, so much custom content. Like, I had my own, I want to say my own file, but it's not my own file. Like, I had my own account, or my own. Yeah, because, like, I had my account, my sister had her account, my brother and my mom. Like, everyone had their own, like, separate, like, desktop? Not desktop. If you guys know what I'm saying, like, you can make separate, okay, I gotta figure out what it's called because I cannot think. Let's see. Like, okay, different accounts. So we all had our own accounts, yeah. Own accounts on the computer. And easily, like, I already had, like, easily over maybe like 600, 1,000 pieces of custom content. My sister had hers, she had a lot, my mom had a lot, like we all had a lot of custom content. So I could not figure out why I could only have, like easily we had over 4,000 different custom content, like because we all had our separate games. And I could not figure out for the life of me why I only had like 1,000 or like 2,000. It was like taking up so much room. Like I deleted all of it and it still didn't make a huge dent. So I was like, WTF, like why is it so bad? Turns out it was an iTunes file. So I am very excited because that means if I want to, I can get some more custom content. I may. I do not use them in builds though because I want you guys to be able to enjoy the builds and use the builds. But I mean, like for my own personal gameplay, I don't mind using custom content. So I'm really excited. Who knows? After I'm done making this video, I might go download some hair because I need some hair and some clothes and I need some wallpaper and some doors and some windows and some flooring for custom content for my own build, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna be using it for y'all because, I want you guys to feel, like I said, able to enjoy these builds. And it's not very fair if you guys download a house and all you got is not even wallpaper. It's just, drywall. Nothing else. Here's one little decorative item that's not custom content. But like, yeah, I mean, I want you guys to be able to enjoy what I built. So that's why I don't use custom content. But yeah, anyway, so just here in the dining, we were in the dining area, using a lot of items from Vintage Glamour. We got the fireplace, got that bar globe, or the globe bar, and that painting. Oh, absolutely love it. And yeah, this is kind of like just, well, not kind of, this is the office area, and I wanted to do something a little bit different, almost like the desk was like a floating desk. Didn't really quite work though, so we do change it up just a little bit, and I experimented with something because I was like, oh, let's make it look like these are steps underneath the actual steps, but nah, I mean, there was a part of me that liked it, but like, not how it was. like to me things need to get changed, and it wasn't like there for me quite yet. Like my mind was not screaming, yes, this is it. But yeah, so I just kind of changed it around, make it work, and kind of get what I was in, what I was kind of going for, I guess is the best way to say it. But I'm really like I'm happy that that I did like the blue floors, because with like the white walls and the black furniture and all that stuff, was it was almost saying perfection to me, but like no, like not actually, but no, I really did like it. And then I wanted to do something a little bit different with the living room, just because it is like completely open from the very front of the house all the way to the back of the house and stuff, for the exception of the master bedroom. So I was trying to use these ottomans that we got from City Living. I haven't really used them whatsoever. I think the last build that I used them in could have possibly have been the modern home, like actually just like the very last speed build. I feel like I used them. But I did like the different pattern and everything, so tuned up a little bit. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to something a little bit different. I know like nothing really matches in this living room. Like the couch is different style from the chairs, and those are different styles from like the fireplace and the ottoman and like that we got going on and mirrors. But you know what? This house is kind of just like a clash anything that I thought that well, not that I thought, but kind of what I thought. But like what I thought looked good and like what I want to see in the house, or just kind of like the feel of the house that was going. So we keep it. I think it works. A little touch of browns that pulls off from the doors and the rug. It works. So I kept it. And then we just into the kitchen, and I do change the color on these two blacks so it matches the office space area. And I mean, out of all the kitchens that I've done, I know I said this about the house, but I actually really like this kitchen. Like, if I had my own kitchen, this would almost kind of be that same idea. Obviously, things change up because it's Sims, right? But it's just, yeah, no, I really liked it. I mean, like, my dream kitchen would honestly be like 4 double wall ovens because I love to bake, so need lots of oven space. Not 4, okay, like 2 double wall ovens, like 4 ovens all together, but 2 like sections, and then like a giant fridge, like huge, like maybe like 2 fridges, like one for like normal stuff, and then like one just for baking, and then I would need at least like like one of those 8 burner stoves, and then like 2 dishwashers, like a mini sink, then a big sink, lots of room for baking, tons of storage. Like, this kitchen would almost emulate what I want, except add in the ovens and huge island. Like, that is my dream house. I don't know if you guys ever watched the show. Oh my goodness, what is it? I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like um, it's the one with Scott, not Scott, Jonathan and Drew Scott, the brothers who like will help you. Oh, buy the house. Oh, what is that show called? I can't remember what it's called. If you know what I'm talking about with the twins, Drew and Jonathan, then you will know that if you've seen the shows, there's just one episode that they did, and they did the sickest kitchen. Like, it wasn't actually the sickest, to be honest. Like, it's not my like style, but like the amount of space and sheer like storage, like capacity, because the girl or the woman who was on it that time was what is that show called? I can't even think of it. I'm gonna have to look it up. But like she also baked, but like she didn't actually do it like as a living. That's what I want to. But like she just wanted to have a huge kitchen, perfect for baking, and what they gave her is like kudos. Like, it's not obviously the same floor. Like, the floor plan is completely different from the kitchen I did here, but like the idea of it is what I would love to have, but will probably never have for a very, very, very long time, give or take 30 years. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways, I love the kitchen. I actually added some detail off camera that you guys will see in the screenshots, which is very exciting because I think it just elevates the entire house just a little bit more. But yeah, we're to bedroom number 1. So, I mean, when I was doing this bedroom, in my mind, I kind of thought it as like almost like the teenager's room. But then when I got into the other room and I realized how much bigger it was than this room, and kind of like the color scheme that I was going in, with the furnishing that I wanted to put into it, they would both be the teenagers' rooms, but this one would kind of be more like the younger kids' room, because of course, the older kid has to have the biggest room, and you got the seniority going on. But it's not our fault that they're born first. You know what I'm saying? No. Anyways, but yeah, like super basic. Just the whites and some greens and the blues, and of course pulling the blue from the floor up onto the curtain, and then that way it brings your eye down towards the floor. I don't know, I'm just saying crazy. I'm just saying random things. But no, I really like it. Really worked, and I like that hint of pink on those flowers. I don't know, like I don't know if you guys know, but like I am the biggest fan of pink. Like I never had anything the color pink until I don't know 2 years ago when my sister bought me a shirt that had pink on it, and I was like, oh yeah, thanks. But now I actually really like the shirt. Like I've grown into the color, so I really do like that pop of pink. And then I thought, what, they need like a book nook area, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but this is basically just the area. And sorry if you guys kind of hear me stop talking. I just ate dinner and I'm trying to get a piece of steak out from my tooth. Basically, I had a root canal done, and then I guess my tooth itself was already really weak. So now, the first time I broke it, I was eating bread. The second time I broke it, because like pieces were just chipping off. But I was eating a Skittle, and I think it broke like one more time after that. But there's still a piece of tooth there, so I just kind of have like a mostly missing a tooth. But I haven't gone to the dentist. We'll see. I'll go when I really need to. It's not the biggest thing. You just gotta pick the food out sometimes. It's not too bad. It's like I'm saving a snack for later. Just kidding, because that's a little gross. But anyways, back to the build. So this is the next to teenager's room. I was going with that purple scheme, and I really liked it. But then, you know what? I put these paintings on the wall, and I was like, ah, that's the color scheme. So basically, I just kind of like pulled the colors out from those paintings. I kind of threw them into this room. I mean, not 100% those colors, but the room basically came off of these paintings. And I actually really like these paintings that we got. I don't even know what pack they came with, but I love the different variations that we have with them. Like, it's actually one of my favorites, so good on you guys. Whoever put that into the game, good on you, because I really like using them. Like, I don't know, it just gives that really cool pop of color. And, I kind of thought if this is like the older teenage room, of course, they're going to have the flat screen, the stereo, the vanity, make a little glam, you know what I'm saying? Glam, wow, can't speak, ugh. But yeah, then, I mean, that's basically it. I thought about putting in some different color on the walls. I think you see me do that in like a second. Yeah, like right here. But I didn't really like anything, so we just kept it with the white, and keeping it fresh and clean. And yeah, so that's what that is. But yeah, anyways, now we're just kind of outside on the house, working on the exterior, making it look pretty from the outside before we see the pretty on the inside. Not quite sure why I'm talking like this, to be honest. Anyways, back to the build in my normal voice, because that was just kind of random. But yeah, I mean, when I first started doing this build, I was like, oh, be cool, let's do a little. Not oh wow, you know what? I just can't speak today. I don't know what it is. I don't like I worked for that long. I want to do like a step down into the house, like cut out, cut out the foundation. Can't think about what it's called right now, but y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that with the house, and then I was like, oh shoot, I completely forgot about it. And I think I stopped for a second in the video, just kind of like stare at the build and be like, would I be able to do that with the kitchen without majorly screwing up? And I was like, you know what? Nah, it's fine. We'll just keep it like that. So we kept it like that. So we just kind of did the idea on the outside, giving the area a border with a fence to kind of imagine that it was dropped down, but not really, because you just walked it onto like normal level anyways. And then I did have to fix this part here. Not really sure what's going on, but it wasn't saying that the half walls were actually like a full complete square or rectangle or whatever you want to call it. So we just got rid of it, threw it back in, and it fixed it. And when I say it wasn't acting as it, I mean like the corners was not connecting, like it was leaving that little square gap that you get on them sometimes. So I just deleted it, put it back in. And then yeah, I mean I actually really liked this dining table outdoors patio set. Doesn't really match the rest of the build, but I liked it. I don't know, I just thought it kind of worked. And then for landscaping wise, super simple. I mean, I've gone super crazy and everything, but not today, but for this build, I was like, you know what, let's keep it simple. Nothing too crazy, nothing over the top. Let's just keep it very, very, not neutral, but just very, very basic, I guess is the best way to say it. So just lots of whites, not a lot of color. I think that kind of, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. That beigey color on that one rose bush. That's kind of like the most of the color that we got. And then of course, you know what? I thought, why not have a pool, right? Because why not put in a pool if we can put in a pool? So I put in a pool because, you know, I like putting in pools into my builds, but I mean, that's basically it for the landscaping, and we are just going to be jumping into screenshots pretty soon. But, yeah, I mean, oh, did I do that? No, I thought I did put the, extra detail, but you guys will see that, in the screenshots, which we are jumping into right about now. Alright, so we got to the front of the house, and then we're into the living room area. And then we have the kitchen with the cool little detail right there. You guys can see it better from the next view. And something that you guys might have noticed, I didn't put any curtains or blinds in this build just because I want to be very open. Didn't want to block the house off like the last build I did. So we kept it very open. And that was just the master, and this is the master bathroom. And this is the view from the top, which I absolutely love. So again, you can see the little fencing detail I did with the lights. Thought it was pretty sick, pretty cool. I mean, people have done it, but I thought it really worked with this build. And then that was bedroom number 1, then the bathroom, then bedroom number 2. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a great day. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave a comment, thoughts, ideas down below. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you all soon.